Hi everyone, it's Gina from Gina K Designs and welcome back to another 5-minute card video. Today I'm going to be showing you a fun background technique. We're revisiting an oldie but goodie here, and that is to use bubble wrap as a background stamp. Now, a lot of you get your Gina K Designs packages and your package is encased in this bubble wrap. Well, I'm going to show you a fun way to make use of it, so make sure you save it after your next order. Okay, so this is a sticky bubble wrap, which is really nice because it will stick down to your surface and it won't move around when you're trying to make your background. Now you can make your backgrounds in all different colors, or you can do a single color. And today I'm just going to use some Dusty Rose ink. I'm going to use this just like I would a big rubber background stamp, and I'm going to just ink up the bubble wrap just by patting the ink pad all over the surface. Now, I guess I don't have to make it quite that big, but I really want to make sure I get it all over. Okay, so now I'm going to take a piece of cardstock. This is cut down to 3.5 inches by 4 3/4 inches, and I'm going to kind of line it up against one row of the bubbles there. And then I'm going to place another piece of cardstock on top, and I'm going to rub my hands all over that to make sure that that piece of cardstock underneath makes contact with all the bubbles. And I'm just rubbing lightly. I'm not putting a ton of pressure on there, but I do want to make sure that I get good contact everywhere. Okay. So now you can see I've got bubbles on this piece too. I'm just going to put this piece of cardstock under the edge and flip it over, and you can see I've got this really fun bubble wrap background. These almost look like little roses. It's so cute and it's so fun. These look great in rainbow colors. They look great in all different color combinations. Then to clean your bubble wrap, I just take my tidy towel and I just wipe it right off. Squeaks a little. And then I just save it for the next time I want to make a card. Okay, so now let's take our bubble wrap background and make it into a card. So I have a piece of black cardstock that measures 3 5/8 inches by 4 7/8 inches, and I'm going to tape this right down onto that black panel. And then since I used Dusty Rose ink, I decided on a Dusty Rose card base, and I'm going to adhere those two together. Now for my focal images, what I did was I cut a couple of butterflies. I stamped and cut these. And the stamp set that I used for this is a stamp set called Warm Spring Wishes. This is a really nice stamp set for spring, and it's got these 2 beautiful butterflies in it. But you can use any butterflies you have in your collection. The way I colored them to match the Dusty Rose is I colored them with a rose Prismacolor pencil. And then I added just a little bit of pale pink RV10 Copic marker. And all I did was color just on the inside and used a little Gamsol to blend out the pencil first, and then added a little bit of that Copic to the outside. But you can color these any way you want. Now, I also cut 2 dies here, 2 die cut pieces. This is from our double stitched rectangles, and this is from our single stitched rectangles. This is what those dies look like. I used the middle size for each of these, and I cut one out in white and one out in black. And these layer really nicely together. You can use them by themselves for the single or double stitched edge, or if you blend them together, you get the nice little shadow layer. So I'm going to just tape that together right now. Okay. And then I'm going to get my Misty stamping tool here. Let's get this in the mix. So I didn't really put this together all that well. I'm going to do it one more time here. I want to make sure this is right. Okay. So then you can either put some tape on the back of this and tape it to your Misty if you want. That works. Or you can put it up in the corner. But I do want to lay out my butterflies first to decide which greeting to use. So I thought I'd put one butterfly here and one up here, and then I can pick a greeting to use that fits in there. This is the All About You mini stamp set. And I really like this one, and I think I'm going to use You Are Such a Wonderful Person. I could also use You Mean the World to Me, something that kind of, a greeting that kind of goes on that angle. But I think You Are Such a Wonderful Person. I really like that greeting. So I'm going to pop that in the middle here where I want it to make sure that that looks nice and straight, and I think it does. And then I'm going to pick that up with the door of the Misty. So now I don't need my butterflies in here anymore. I'm going to ink that up with a little bit of black ink and stamp. Looks pretty good. Okay, so now I'm going to take this. Boy, it's really stuck down there. I'm going to take this and I'm going to assemble my card. So this is going to go in the middle here of my card. Put a little more tape on the back there and pop that into place. Move it down just a little bit. And then I'm going to use a couple of foam squares to pop those butterflies up on top. Foam squares, here they are. Okay, so I'll put one here on the back of this one. I cut all my nails off, and now it's harder for me to get my square liners off. And then I'll put one down here at the bottom. There we go. Just like that. And then if you want, you can add some crystals or sequins in there. I'll add a few and you'll see it in the photo at the end of the video. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's 5-minute card video, and I hope you'll give this bubble wrap technique a try. Stay tuned to my channel for more 5-minute card videos and more Stampin' Chat live videos too. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you again real soon.